just going to take a closer look at the small but big pocket knife Ranger Wood 55. As you can see, pretty big. Here you can see the difference of the three sizes. Really nice looking. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a long time. I'm out like this in the fresh air, just walking around, and yeah, been busy in my life. I know you don't care, so let's get right to it. Today is Father's Day, so I thought I would do like a present to myself, but through my wife and my kids, so I get what I want, if you understand me. We're just going to take a closer look at the small but big pocket knife from Victorinox. And we have here the Ranger Wood 55. Yeah. That's the box. The Ranger Wood 55. So, as you can see, pretty big for a pocket knife. So maybe not the best option for you that want to carry something light. So let's get right into it and check out what we have here. So here we go. Here's the Ranger Wood, as I was telling you about. We're going to check out what we have here. Obviously, we have one blade, cutting tool, knife, what you want to call it, and it's pretty long, as you can see. So we have a small button here that you can press down, hold, and fold in your blade. We have another thing beside the blade, and that's the saw. Very long saw. I'm going to give you the measurement soon, but that's the saw next to the blade. Then we have your, how you call it, bottle opener, flathead screwdriver, wire stripper. Yeah, and you can maybe pry open something light with this tool. On the opposite side we have the can opener with a smaller flathead screwdriver, and it can double up as a, how you call it, Phillips, half of a Phillips screwdriver. And that was all the tools for that side. Then we go to the back side. We have your classic bottle opener. We also have an additional tool here as your puncher, or what you call this. And it's nice and sharp on that edge here. And you can also sew with this your leather and some kind of emergency if you wanted to. And the last thing is your small keychain hanger, lanyard, ring here. Yeah, you can figure out what you want to use this part for. If you want to decorate your knife, or if you wanted to have some kind of functionality. That was the closer look at the knife. Bring out something to measure it with, because as you can see it's pretty big. So giving you approximate of dimensions here is about 13.2 centimeters. We have about 95 millimeters, so 9.5 centimeters. But you need to check this out. Yeah, it's a pretty long blade, almost 10 centimeters if you count it from this point to the point. then you have about 10 centimeters, 98 millimeters, something like that. But if you check out the blade closer and you see your cutting edge stops about there. So all this space behind doesn't do nothing, only gives you a longer reach with your blade. So if you measure from the cutting edge, you have about 85 millimeters of cutting edge. Yeah, about 85. So that's the main blade. So you have a pretty long reach, but you don't have all the reach as a cutting edge. Good to know. So this part is harmless for you. So here we have the saw, and there we have a very long saw, and we have a real measurement of about 10 centimeters of cutting edge or sawing edge, but you can take a few millimeters from the top and from the bottom, and we have 98, 97 millimeters of sawing edge. The whole length of your saw is about 10.6, 10.7 centimeters. You have also, as always on the Victorinox saws, a 90-degree spine, so you can strike a ferro rod. That's the main tools that may be interesting for you, how big they are. We can check it out next to one of my favorites, Victorinox, that I often bring out and have with me when I'm camping or out something, because I love this tool because it has almost everything I need. I would like to see maybe a scissor on this, but it's not necessary. This one has the scissors. As you can see, I can put a link of this one up here if you want to check out that video. Or is it up here? I don't remember. Here you can see them side by side. As you can see, the Outrider is a bit smaller than the Ranger Wood. And then we have the blade here next to that blade. And as you can see, the blade shape is very different. Now my battery is going to die, so I need to change that one. But I show you the blade and I'll change my battery. Here we have the blades. Two different shapes. More reach on this one than the smaller one. This is more the classic look of the Victorinox blade. Be right back with a new battery. So here we go again. New battery. Now we go to the saw. The saw is not lockable, neither of the tools. Here we have the two saws side by side, and once again you can see that the Ranger has more length to it. It's also thicker or wider, this part, but thins out to a thinner part than this one. So there we go. That was a small comparison, those two. If you want to bring a third party in, a third one that has been along with me many years, it's the Super Tinker, or how you want to call it. This is the ordinary length of your Victorinox. So as you can see, it's a bit smaller also. This one does not have a saw, but I have my scissor here, I have my knife, I have a smaller knife. I really like to having two knives because that's one thing that I lack on both those tools. Always great to have a secondary backup blade if something happens, or you snap this one, or it's pretty dull, or if you need to use this one for some dirty work and this one for food prep. You can choose it like that. So let's bring out the knives once again and check them out. And obviously here you can see the difference of the three sizes. Maybe the camera will not make it fair from the real life because of the angle, but if I change place and I wanted this to seem a bit bigger, I could put it right over there. Yeah, you get the point. This blade is significant bigger than the smaller one. So there we go, the first look at the Ranger Wood that I got, that I received as a father's gift, once again. Happy me. And a small side-by-side from other Victorinox that I got in my collection. So once again, thank you very much for watching. I hope seeing you back next time. And don't forget, subscribe, share and all the good stuff. And have a really nice day.